Ultamize. One of the strangest transitions in adult life is that people slowly stop organizing their lives around play without even realizing it's happening. Children naturally understand the importance of play. They run, they compete, they laugh, they explore, they ride bikes, play games, they invent activities, they look forward to things. Then adulthood arrives, and many people slowly replace all of that with work, errands, obligations, real life, screens, and yes, passive entertainment. And eventually, a lot of adults stop asking, what sounds like fun? They start asking only, what's practical? What's efficient? What's productive? What needs to get done? Now, obviously, responsibilities matter. Bills matter. Bills should be paid. Children matter. Work does matter. But many adults accidentally eliminate too much playfulness from life entirely. And then they quietly wonder why life starts feeling emotionally flatter over time. One reason I think this matters so much is that play is not merely entertainment. Play often creates movement, social connection, laughter, novelty, competition, some anticipation, and emotional energy. That's a powerful combination psychologically. I've seen this even in my own life through recreational activities like golf and tennis. Now, to be clear, I'm not here to lecture you to use my sports or do my sports of golf or tennis or pickleball. I'm not suggesting the meaning of life is hidden inside a plastic bowl or a tennis ball or a football. Although, based on how competitive some people become, you might think the fate of civilization does depend on key points in certain games. But what fascinates me here is how different I feel after several hours of active recreation with other people compared to just several hours of passive sitting back and looking at my phone or an iPad. After one experience, I usually feel more awake, more social, more energized, and more mentally refreshed. After the other, I often just feel mentally blah, blurry. And I think many adults underestimate how important playful experiences remain throughout life, especially as people age, because movement tied to enjoyment is often dramatically easier to sustain than movement tied only to obligation. That's one reason so many people struggle to maintain exercise habits when exercise feels purely transactional. Oh, I got to do my calisthenics, the treadmill, the weights, calories, punishment, discipline, optimization. Meanwhile, recreational sports quietly solve multiple problems at the same time. When you're playing a sport, you get movement, you get social interaction, you get competition. There's community, laughter, novelty, routine, anticipation, all inside one activity. And importantly, people often continue showing up because they enjoy the experience itself, not merely because they should or it's healthy for them. That distinction matters a lot. One of the themes throughout this series is that many adults accidentally structure weekends around recovery from life instead of engagement with life, passive distraction instead of participation, consumption instead of experience. And over time, that can slowly reduce emotional richness without most people even noticing it. Sometimes one of the most important forms of personal development is simply relearning how to build more play, more movement, more recreation, and joyful participation back into ordinary life again.